here comes the crew.
Oh my God, that was so much fun!
Good morning, everybody. It's your boy, the Legend, here, and it's an exciting morning indeed here at Universal Studios Orlando, Florida, as the work walls have finally come down around Diagon Alley in the Wizarding World of Harry Potter Part 2 in the London Waterfront, and it's quite the spectacle. Obviously, it's not open right now. You just got all these gates up here, but it's very, very impressive to finally be able to see this with all the walls down and that kind of thing. You can see here's in the back, way back there is the train station. It's gonna be that building there. The train is gonna pass by right there, but that's been up for a while. The big stuff is here, the King's Cross Station. You're gonna see entrance right here, wait time sign. So you can see the employees, they're training in there, that kind of thing. Very cool. I mean, this is really, really exciting stuff. You've got where you're gonna pick up and drop off your, what they call prams. Everyone else would call them strollers. Got the attraction entrance down there. Obviously, to take you on a long, long wait to ride the Hogwarts Express train over to the other side of the park. But level of detail here is pretty incredible. Obviously, where you exit the train on this side. You can see it's still a lot of work going on, touch-up stuff and things like that. But incredible looking all around. Lots and lots of detail. Probably be better video if I knew a lot about Harry Potter or London. I generally don't. I've seen all the movies, once or twice. I enjoy them. Good stuff. They're fun. But I'm not a super Harry Potter fan like, Molly or Clay or anyone like that. It's been on some of these videos before. But as a fan of theme parks and themed entertainment, it is miraculous what they did here. Just completely awesome stuff. Moving along, obviously there's a lot of people walking around the park, from manager types to nerds with cameras to just people on vacation. A lot of excitement in this area of the park, as it's the first day the walls have come down. Over here you got the night bus, which is going to be home to some sort of an interactive experience with a shrunken head and the guy driving the bus and things like that. It's ready to board, go to all destinations, but nothing underwater. You can see here they're still setting things up and getting ready to go. From what I understand, this will be, to get into Diagon Alley, this will be your one and only entrance and exit. Obviously one will be an entrance, and one will be an exit. Not sure which we wish, but that's apparently how that's going to go, which will create quite the clusterful situation, I imagine. But I'm sure whatever they're doing will probably be worth it. Get a little bit more of a look here at the wall and the entrance area and things like that. But very cool stuff. Not quite sure how this is going to work, funneling thousands and thousands of people into and out of this one little corridor, but it's very well done, very well themed. Moving along, of course, you've got the waterfront's been open for a while here, and you've got these awesome lamppost type things, which is nothing new, but very cool. Popcorn style lighting going across that side. You've got an incredibly beautiful fountain up here in front of the Wyndham Theater. Get a little peek inside the bus here. As you can see, I don't know a lot about this, but it's very well done. And then looking through the pathway here to the entrance and exit, a little idea of some of the architecture that'll be inside once you get inside the Diagon Alley area. But this is just beautiful. Fountain thing here. Not really sure what this is. Somebody left their wig or something. I don't really know what that's about. But fountain's very, very pretty. Anyway, exciting times here at Universal indeed. Seeing these walls be up for about 2.5 years, it's so cool to finally have them down and to see all this kind of stuff. You see nerds are out in force. Lots of people taking pictures. Again, I'm calling these people nerds as I'm taking a video for our YouTube page. Hey, big up to our YouTube page, by the way. Today, 1.5 million views. So, I mean, that's kind of incredible. This has been viewed so many times. It's actually my favorite part of the new area. This giant theater and the fountain and the night bus is really, really pretty. Now, over here, one of these windows is supposed to be Creature. It was sort of like Evil Dobby, I guess. I know nerds are probably gonna hop on me. The Harry Potter people are gonna hop on me for that, but there he goes. He opens the window, peeks out, and then he goes back. Really cool, small animatronic effect that adds a lot of coolness to the land. And again, a level of detail here. You've got chandeliers in the windows, which I mean, it's the kind of thing where I think they really spared no expense with this new area, this new land. And it looks it. I mean, it looks completely fabulous. Obviously, lots of people walking around. I'm gonna move on here to show you the edge of it. Springfield right across the river. Very, very exciting here. Now, I mean, I've been following theme parks and rides and attractions for a long, long time, and I don't think I've ever been as excited for a new area of a park or a new land or any kind of addition to a park as much as I am for Diagon Alley and Gringotts Bank and all that stuff, just because of how well this thing's done and the amount of hype for it, how well Universal does business. I guess this building, this entrance there, that could be an entrance or exit from the area as well. Maybe you'll enter through that brick wall-y thing and exit through this hole, I'm not sure. But I mean, it's exciting stuff. I mean, I am so pumped. Very cool. Get a great view down the street here, kind of the complete project. And very excited. I'm thrilled. You know, I'll be here probably a couple times a week, hoping to catch it open as soon as I can because it's going to be that impressive. Let's go show you some other stuff. Now, over here by Fear Factor Live, if you look carefully, we got a whole bunch of computer screens set up. If you zoom in really well, see Wizarding World of Harry Potter on them. It'll be some sort of like a return time kiosk type thing. So obviously when this thing gets busy, you'll come in here, get a return time probably to be able to enter Diagon Alley, so you're not waiting in an 8-hour line. But that was kind of neat. Over here in the extended queue for disaster, they have an incredible amount of switchbacks set up here, which if I had to guess was probably a super extended queue for the Hogwarts Express train, as disaster never gets in line that long. You can see it's got plenty of queue right there. That would be my guess. That would be you know, emergency queue for the Hogwarts Express. Over there on the other side of that wall, you got some Horror Nights stuff going on, but that is not normally like that. Also, I find it weird that there's a water fountain all in the middle of that. Like all those years they've had haunted houses set up here, I had no idea there was a water fountain right there. Neat. Now, the one part of the Diagon Alley expansion that is clearly is not ready to go at this point in time, the only really part you could see, you could tell is not quite done yet, is the massive dragon that's on top of the Gringotts Bank attraction. Now, it seems to be completely in place, but there's still a scrim and scaffolding up around it, so they're obviously working on some of the fire-breathing mechanisms or whatever kind of movement this thing may or may not have. So that seems to be the only part that is not done yet, and you can tell it's massive. You can see it. I'm over here on the other side of the lagoon, right by Mel's Drive-In. So it's you can tell how big in size this thing is, and you can definitely see it from different parts of the park. Not everywhere in the park, but definitely different parts. So there you go. That seems to be. I think once the scrims come off of this thing, then you're going to get into some serious hashtag Potter Watch, as you're going to be. Once the scrims come down, then I really think it could open at any point in time. But right now, while that thing's under construction, you will not see this place open. Along with the construction walls coming down over the London side and Diagon Alley side, they're also down here at the Hogsmeade station for the Hogwarts Express. Of course, not open yet, but as you see, construction walls are down. You've got employee training going on inside. These are your kind of kiosks where you would scan your tickets. I imagine this window here would be where you would purchase your tickets at the booking office, according to this sign. And this would be, if you have to upgrade your ticket to a park-to-park ticket, you would go in there. The wait time sign here, which I imagine will be very, very high come a couple of weeks whenever this thing opens. But looking good over here. Also, haven't done an update here in a while, but they redid this area, which used to have the trashy games and stuff. But it looks way, way better than it did before that. So good stuff here. And that's your Hogsmeade side update. With Potter 2 almost done, it's time to move on to the next major Universal construction project, which is of course over here in Jurassic Park. It's going to be King Kong. Of course, as you've seen on Orlando United and other websites like that, massive scale attraction, 3D, animatronics, all that good stuff. Got a giant spot for it. Obviously you can see some of the stuff, a lot of greenery has been taken away here in Jurassic Park for it. Definitely something to look forward to. It's been rumored on various message boards it'll have like no height limit. Anyone can ride. So I think something this park really desperately needs. Good idea. Anyway, not much going on there besides land clearing and some preliminary prep work. But Kong's coming. With things moving forward with the KONGstruction and all that, they moved the T-Rex photo op is now over here, right next to the Discovery Center. And I didn't know it was here the other day. It kind of scared me when I walked down this path. Turned the corner and bam, T-Rex. So figured they would probably save that. I kind of wanted them to replace the other one from Jurassic Park 3, but I guess having them both works too. Now that's all the excitement going on inside the walls of the theme parks here at Universal Orlando, but there's still some other fun stuff going on. Lots of changes going on in CityWalk, like the now open Menchie's frozen yogurt. It's open, it's delicious. I like Menchie's anyway, and big fan of having it in the theme parks. Ordinarily, I'm not the biggest ice cream guy or frozen yogurt guy, but I really like Menchie's. And Universal now have some really good ice cream options. They've got that. They've got Ben & Jerry's, which I like. Chocolate fudge brownie is my favorite ice cream flavor ever, so I like Ben & Jerry's. I like the Cold Stone, and of course the Florian Fortescue's coming in Diagon Alley seems pretty sweet too. Over here, we're taking a quick look around the construction of Vivo and Cowfish. Vivo's going to be the Italian restaurant opening on the first level, where Cowfish you're going to get to is going to be up there on that second level, and you can take a big fancy elevator to get up there. Anyway, these seem Cowfish definitely has a lot of work still to go. As you can tell, this elevator thing is not nearly built. Vivo's going to open by the end of the month, so that'll be this big fancy elevator. Vivo is going to open towards the end of the month sometime, so that'll be open before the Potter Crush comes in. But Cowfish is probably looking sometime in July at the earliest for that one. Harry Potter stuff on sale there now. I'm going to turn around, just give you another shot of that. There's that. A quick peek inside the newly reopened Universal Studios store here in Studio. Nothing really too exciting, but I do like these sets of LED screens they've got in this merchandise area. Makes it look really, really cool. Showing all sorts of stuff on the park, and it's just a pretty neat effect. In what is that? It's kind of a lackluster store, you know. Is it nicer than the old one? Yes. Is it much nicer? No. But these screens are pretty sweet. The last part of this update here, the Hot Dog Hall of Fame being constructed there. You're going to have a seating area under this big ugly dome. And you're going to wait over there and pick up your food like at a window over there. It's going to be a counter service location, I imagine. And that's under construction right there. That's going to open at the end of the month too, just like Vivo. And that'll do it for this update. I hope you enjoyed me showing you around Universal Studios. Can't wait for Diagon Alley, that's for sure. I'll be here plenty between now and opening day, whenever they do announce that. As of 11 a.m. Monday when I'm recording this, there's no opening date yet. I hope you like this video. I do want to thank everybody that watches these videos. I mean, to think that me, Clint, Drew, Josh, Tom, that we've been viewed 1.5 million times is just kind of mind-boggling. So I want to thank you guys for that. Check us out on Facebook. I do post a lot of updates on Facebook. It's facebook.com/KONGstruction. Twitter, if you want to see my ramblings on Twitter, that have really nothing to do with the anything half the time. Half of it's just WWE crap and whatever the hell's on my mind. That's twitter.com/KONGstruction. I want to thank you for watching this update. Tune into In the Loop, which is our podcast on iTunes. Got a lot of great guests that are lined up to come on there in the coming weeks, so definitely check out In the Loop. And thank you guys for tuning in.